More than he bargained for on his Saturday morning drive. He ended up with a bobcat in his trunk, and as 4 in Your Corner's Tara Molina tells you, he was simply trying to save the animal, and he's really lucky he got through this without getting hurt. Tara?
Patrick, John Setliff saw the car ahead of him hit a bobcat and keep driving. He's a self-proclaimed animal lover, so he pulled over to save it. He says it seemed to be unconscious when he put it in his trunk, but it sure didn't stay that way. We've seen animals waking up in cars on the big screen, like in comedies like Talladega Nights and The Hangover. But John Setliff's experience
There's going to be one.
was a wee bit less comedic.
I'm a Florida cracker. I'm kind of used to the wildlife down here. And what some people get upset about really doesn't bother me.
Seeing someone hit a bobcat and keep driving bothered him.
The bobcat flew up in the air about 6 feet and landed on the roadway.
He says he felt the need to save it before it got hit again. So he put the unconscious animal in his trunk.
Picked up the 4 hind legs, carried it, and laid it in the back of the car.
And drove it to Peace River Wildlife Center, where it was no longer unconscious.
I opened the trunk, thought he was still unconscious, but he had waken up.
Kara Brown, head of the center's rehab clinic, had to get the bobcat out of the trunk to help it.
But it was quite an experience trying to get the bobcat out of his trunk.
And she says Setliff got lucky.
You never know if that thing's going to wake up on you. So he was very lucky he didn't get mauled.
They treated the bobcat, but ended up sending it to a clinic in Venice that could provide better care for the fully grown animal. Brown says in the future to always call before touching a wild animal.
It's usually advisable to not try to handle these large mammals like this, especially bobcats and like adult raccoons, because they can be very dangerous, very unpredictable. And if they do bite the rescuer, the animal has to be euthanized for testing.
But Setliff says still, he would do it all over again because he saved the bobcat's life.
Probably another vehicle would have run over it.
Peace River Wildlife Center wants me to remind you, if you see an injured animal and you're trying to get it help, call them or another rescue center first before touching that animal. You can get more information if you go to our website and click on this story. Live in the studio, Tara Molina, Fox 4 in Your Corner.
Thanks, Tara. Heads up.